Welcome to Bells Beach. We're in round two, heat three, Gouveia versus Zietz. Ian up now. Second year on tour. Learning the ropes of the Bells Bowl. Ton of whitewater foam on the face of this one from the set before. Down driving through the lip is Gouveia. Coming down with the mountain of whitewater behind him. Cannonball exit. And Gouveia getting on the board quickly against Sebastian Zietz. Remember, we just saw Seabass at the end of round one against Fanning and Jesse Mendez. Round two is reseeded.
Ian Gouveia on his backhand, and you know, when you get this whitewater from the wave before, a lot of bump on the face, so traditionally very tricky to set that rail. You can see Ian Gouveia just kind of having to nurse his turns, can't really hook into it, so that's going to reflect in the scores. Nice inside bowl, but just didn't quite connect like he wanted to. And a small score for him to start off as well.
Along with Seabass, one of the most entertaining surfers on tour, on land and in the water. Carved a float, he'll step off, so a little bit of a warm-up to get things going.
Yeah, absolutely, Joe. You know, just in our little break there, I was having a quick look at the ocean, and it almost felt like there was a little bit of an onshore flow just about to happen, but it seems to me like that offshore is just kicked right back in. That tide is coming through. It's starting to look a lot better. Systems go here. Look at that beautiful, clean conditions. It's pretty rare for this time of the year for us to get these really silky smooth conditions, which really is just conducive for good surfing. Seabass getting the rail in the water here early. Trying to get around this section. Unfortunately for him, that wave's shutting down.
The on tour, already number 3 in the world, coming to the event, already into round 3. This is round 2 now. Seabass having a look. Carve under the foam. Trying to find a second point here. Quiet little wrap as Gouveia will get started behind him. Both kicking out at the same time.
To kind of sit a little bit inside with this higher tide, Seabass has positioned himself so well. And you actually saw the turn of the priority there as Ian Gouveia didn't get into that wave, but it looks like Seabass is about to get a little run of Joe.
Zietz off the bottom, holding the bottom turn, and a beautiful carve. Wide open face now. Jams another one. Super clean in transition. Seabass just fading that frontside hook multiple times. Running in through the inside corner, looking for a big layback hack. Bowl up on the inside, jams it off the lip. Another huge tail blow, but he's going to dry dock himself on the beach.
Wow.
The local kid's just running out of the way of the shore break. Seabass puts on a show all the way to the sand. Definitely his best wave of the day so far.
I'm calling that the best wave of the day, period, not just for Sebastian Zietz.
You watch this one from start to finish. First turn was right on the money part.
Oh, absolutely, Joe, right on the money, and then straight into the next one. You can see how he holds the rail off each bottom turn. You know, just keeping it nice and smooth, seamless transition between those maneuvers. And that's what you want to do here at Bells Beach. You want to keep it nice and clean. You don't necessarily have to get radical, but which he did there as well. So Sebastian Zietz, well and truly on his way to an excellent score here. And I'll tell you what, that first surf this morning kind of warmed him up. He made a few mistakes, picked a couple of wrong waves, and now he's worked it out, and that's exactly what you've got to do. That is how you surf Bells Beach, right there.
Ian Gouveia is looking a little bit lost out here. Saw him paddling for a wave while Seabass was out there in between the two peaks, but he's up and riding now on a bomb.
Thank you, Ro. Gouveia throws that one away. This was kind of the rhythm that Rosie's witnessing from the water, just trying to find his way, to crawl back into the seat. All attention on Zietz now. Kind of has a whole new take this season. You don't see him dropped very often, even just in our second event on tour here. Fading the bottom turn, frontside arc. Zietz is feeling the flow. Nice tight jam, wave well overhead off the bottom. Throwing a series of hooks, playing with that foam climb, and he's out of there.
Sebastian Zietz finding some sort of rhythm right now. Another beautiful swooping maneuver to kick things off on this wave. Good waves come in pairs here at Bells Beach. You kind of find yourself in this amazing rhythm, especially with that jet ski assist. Gets you right back out in time for that next set of waves. And Sebastian, always a showman there, just doing a nice little wheelie float and dives off. So Sebastian Zietz about to back that 817 up with something pretty solid and is looking pretty strong at the moment.
Good bells. Gouveia still hunting for rhythm. Attacking a pretty solid section. Gouveia's goal here, stand on his feet. 17 minutes, a ton of time for the kid who's in his second year on tour. Gouveia making a semi-final at the Pipe Masters.
Don't really need to draw all the way to the bottom. You know, you just, less is more. You don't need to do a lot on this wave to get those big scores. Gouveia again finding that white water on the face of the wave. So again, it's going to be a lot trickier to get those big clean maneuvers. Did well on that last maneuver there though. Kind of fell out of the sky.
How much room does Gouveia have under Seabass's watch at the moment?
Plenty. I mean, it looks like there's more than one wave a set. So, you know, Gouveia just needs to roll the dice, which he's doing right now.
Quickly off the lip. Sliding out on the bottom turn. He'll reset. Wave is real full on the face. Managing some downtime. Pushes one off the top. Mid-face bottom turn to attack the finish. Sliding the tail out through the whitewater.
You'll find a lot of guys will be using little step-up boards out here to be able to hold that line a bit longer. You can watch Gouveia on this bottom turn here. The board kind of gives way right there, which kind of then puts him in a bad rhythm for the rest of the wave. You want to be able to hold those turns a lot longer, and a longer board is going to give you that stability. So it's going to be interesting to see who goes towards that today.
Always focusing on that bottom turn and tried to really make up for that finish with a bit of a slide. He had a low score of a 3.83, so Gouveia trying to break down a 9.67. That last wave's not going to help his cause. 3.93 there. Decision time with priority. Bass is going to let him go here. Gouveia, big section, floats it. And that one's going to take him out and leave him with just one maneuver. 1:22 to go. Waves are still pumping here at the Rip Curl Pro. Round 2 continues. Kanoa Igarashi on deck to take on Patrick Gudauskas in another elimination heat battle. Zietz just set the pace on what's capable today on the Bells Bowl with a 15.17 total, just passing Jordy Smith on the highest totals of the event so far.